Hi, church. Welcome to Wednesday. This is my first prayer offering, and so we're all kind of figuring this out as we go. We normally have here at Wakanda a Wednesday morning Bible study, and so I'm missing all of my Bible study friends because we laugh a lot in that Bible study, and so I'm missing that laughter and hoping you all are feeling that sense of spirit and connection. We will be offering these videos every Wednesday as a way to engage, be in prayer and community together. And so we're learning as we go. I would love to get your feedback on what you'd like to hear about, what you need, how you would like to interact and respond. And so let me know. Respond on Facebook, send me an email, give me a phone call. Always happy to hear from you. And so today, as we start with our Christ candle, I offer up Psalm 121. It says, I lift up my eyes to the hill. From where will my help come? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He will not keep you. You will not slumber. She who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. I love that. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all evil. She will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time on and forevermore. It's that last line in particular that I love. It's also been translated, the Lord goes before you, behind you, hemming you in. And so I know right now so many of us are looking to the hills and wondering, where are the people? Where is this help going to come from? Facing a global pandemic is something new for all of us. Certainly not what our psalmist is talking about, but our psalmist does understand what it means to look around, longing for hope, longing for a sense of grounding and connection. And at this time, in these days, we are profoundly aware of not only our isolation, but also our sense of connection. That comes from not only a sense of illness and contagions and what is harmful, but I also offer this psalmist lens and the sense of God's possible perspective as well. We have always known that we are always connected. Yes, sometimes in harmful ways, but also always in ways that are life-giving and just as catching and inspiring. One of my favorite descriptions of this was sent to me at a time of great crisis and struggle in my own life. It is a reflection from the Benedictine sister Joan Chittister. She says that to pray when we cannot is to let God be our prayer. And she goes on to explain that this may be an opportunity to let the intercessions of others be the tensile webbing. I love that. The webbing that supports and upholds during prayer. Rather than creating prayer, you can simply be prayer, receiving the intercessions of others and letting go. It's hard to know what to pray for right now. We might feel like we don't have anything to pray for, or we have everything to pray for, and either one is overwhelming. We all want to do something. We all have a compassionate part of us. We want to respond and care for each other, but we also just want to get off the chair and get out and do things. Stave off that boredom. And so I love her sense of, yes, we are fearful right now of the ways we are connected by illnesses and how we might be causing harm to others when we don't even know it. But we also are bound together in this tensile webbing of prayer. And perhaps that sense of prayer can be our doing and our being. So on Sunday, we talked about creating 3 lists. And so I have just kind of in multicolored pen, because if you know me, you know I love color. And so I've offered this up of your 3 lists. And so I encourage you today, or in a time of quiet, light a candle and make this your prayer. Make your 3 lists. One list is the people that you are praying for. This includes medical and hospital staff, grocery store workers, gas station attendants, truck drivers bringing in all of those groceries, janitorial staffs everywhere, all of our leaders, from the school principal and teachers to the governor to our elected officials to your local church pastors, everyone making decisions in this new space. Hold them in prayer. The second list is people to reach out to and offering support. This can be sending them a card. This can be learning how to use FaceTime or video messaging or Zoom or another way of video conferencing. This can be a simple phone call. This can be just waving at your neighbor across the fence. But who are those people that you are going to check in on? Your aging parents, your elderly neighbor, those folks that you know need a few more phone calls, a few more touch points. Perhaps they need a grocery store pickup, whatever that is, or a prescription drop off. Who are those folks that you are going to be checking up on? But then also, because we're all trying to figure this out and we're all feeling a little overwhelmed, that third list of who are you going to reach for when you are struggling, when you are feeling lonely and isolated and wanting so badly to go out to the coffee shop or have a dinner meeting with your friends. Who are you going to reach out to when you need some comfort and some hope and some perspective? These 3 lists, they are our web of prayers and support. And so while we may not gather in our usual spaces and our usual ways, the names of the people on this list is our community. And so I invite you to spend some time, make it personal, make it colorful, make it creative, make it however you want it to be, and then post it somewhere where you can see it. And so anytime you are feeling that sense of hopelessness, that sense of looking towards the hills, you have this list reminding us that this is the presence of God in our midst, even if we are not physically present. And this is how God is going before you and behind you, hemming you and me and all of us into this invisible tensile webbing of prayer, of presence, of being together in new and creative ways, but also in ways that we have always been connected, yet haven't always been aware of. So my prayers and blessings are with you all, and until next time.